welcome to another episode of Rullo's Road to the Show. That's right, folks. Here we go. Wow, we are already losing here in the first inning, but I am doing my part. Woo! With a nice little single. I'm on first base, ready to steal. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to do it. First pitch stealing. Yes. Yes. Oh, he's ready. He was ready for me, but I am safe. I am so safe. Yes, baby. Okay. Ahmed, Rosario, do your thing, brosif. Come on. Can I get 2 steals in 3 pitches? Let's go. It's going to happen right here, right about now. Yes. Consider it stolen. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ty France. Yeah, I'm going to betray you this time. All right, here we go. If you guys are new to my channel, I released my video released this month of October, one time daily. I release one daily video at 10 a.m. Eastern time, all right? So make sure you check that out and subscribe and do all the things and all the stuff. Okay, here we go. Blake Rutherford. That name, Rutherford, always reminds me of Rutherford B. Hayes, the 19th president of these United States, all right? I know I've said earlier, someone in the comments, I think it's Kale Beast or something like that. Someone has been saying that I always get that wrong, and I'm aware. I'm aware of it. Ulysses S. Grant was the 18th president of the United States, not the 19th. And then, of course, the 20th was James A. Garfield, who was the next president to be assassinated, actually. That's actually a crazy story about how that guy died. So, yeah, he got shot, and then he was it basically took him like 2 months to die because the doctors that were operating on him, there was like one doctor that was just like, I'm the main doctor here, and you guys aren't the real doctors. I know what's good for the president, and you guys don't know what's good for the president. Meanwhile, the president's just like, bro, the bullet is still in me. And he's like, I don't know if it is, bro. And then you guys know who Thomas Edison is? He's the guy that, like, invented the light bulb and stuff. He's, like, an inventor guy. He's a super important inventor guy. He actually... He actually had this little, like, early metal detector thing that he invented. And what ended up happening is he was like, hey, can I use my metal detector to see if it's, like, the bullet's still in him? And the doctor was like, okay, you can only check this side of the body because I'm guaranteeing it's not on the other side of his body. He's like, bro, why don't we just, like, try both sides of the body? And he's like, nah, you ain't doing that, bro. I'm the guy of all the doctors that just decided that I'm the head doctor. And the president ended up dying because the bullet was still in him. And I think it was on the other side that he did not let Thomas Edison use his metal detector to detect. They probably could have saved him. And also that doctor. So back in the day, doctors weren't super hygienic. They didn't really wash their hands. They thought, like, having blood on their hands meant that they, like, were, like, an important doctor. Like, see, this is all the blood that I have on my hands. This is how many surgeries I've done today. I'm a very experienced doctor, okay? So don't ever question my authority, okay? And so he was one of the doctors that didn't believe in washing his hands or sanitizing anything. So he was just digging through that open bullet wound in the president's, I believe, back or stomach. And he got an infection, and he ended up dying a horrible, horrific, like, gangrenous death. So there you go. That's the 20th president. That's the story of that. I'm pretty sure that's how it went anyway. I watched a documentary thing about it a couple years ago, and that's the gist of it. I'm almost positive that I'm sure I got some stuff wrong, but for the most part, I was pretty right, and that was hit perfectly right. No, oh man, I don't even know what I've been doing this game. I was telling that story for a very long time. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it though. But that's one of the that's almost an even crazy. I guess it's not a crazier story than the Abe Lincoln assassination, but that was the second assassination of a president. The next assassination would have been William McKinley, who I believe was the 25th. No. Yes? 24th? Shoot. I should know this. I'm sorry. I should know this. Oh, no. Anyway, he his assassination story is pretty crazy too. He was at some like a ball event, whatever, and like you could just go up and shake the president's hand. And so this guy, he wrapped the gun in like a bandage, so it pretended like he had like a bandage on his hand, and the gun was in there. And he's like went out to shake the president's hand and then just shot him. I'm not sure how long it took him to die. I don't think it was 2 months, but yeah, McKinley got assassinated. And then I think that was the last assassination until John F. Kennedy. I guess all the presidential assassinations are like pretty like crazy stories. Just those two in the middle, I feel like people don't really know much about because they weren't like super iconic or popular presidents. And that thing is gonna go. Look at that right there. That's Cal Ripken Jr. territory right there. Cal Ripken Jr. In his last All-Star game in Safeco Field at the time, there's a plaque. He hit it like right off that back wall right there. He hit it like right there. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost like 89% positive that was the deal. And there we go. We ended up winning that game because of me. Was that because of me? I know we were down until a second ago, so that must have been because of me. Let's play the last game of this 4-game series. If you guys didn't know, if you guys didn't watch the last Road to the Show episode, go check that out. That was the first 2 games of this 4-game series against Baltimore at home. And these are the last 2 games. So here we go. We snagged that W straight from the air. We assassinated Baltimore in that one. They thought they were going to do. We just assassinated their attempts to win. Yeah. I've been talking about a lot of presidential assassinations, so that's pretty cool. And thank goodness, I've assassinated a few balls over the fence, or at least that one right there. All right, here we go. John Means was pitching a second ago. Oh, wait, was John Means pitching for us? Because I'm pretty sure that he played for Baltimore when they threw a no-hitter against the Mariners this year. Wouldn't that have been cool if we didn't get no-hit and we didn't get no-hit twice this year, and we would have had those 2 extra wins to just, like have 92 wins on the season and possibly be in the playoffs right now as I'm speaking? I'm not bitter at all. All right? People talk about how stuff in the beginning of the season doesn't matter. Like, it's like, oh, it's okay, dude. It's only the 10th game of the season. It's like, yeah, dude. What if we lost 2 games at the beginning of the season and another team, and then we basically went 160-2, and then some other team went 161-1? Huh? What would happen then? That one mattered. It all matters in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I know, a win can carry momentum. A loss can inspire people to go on a winning streak, whereas they might not have had they just got a regular old win or whatever. But, things change. And, you know what? But still, it still bugs me. It still bugs me. Really, the main thing that bugged me about the Mariners, the losses that absolutely just killed me, were the ones in Houston, the ones that I went to, and it was like, blowouts, like 12-4 and 15-1, whatever that was. Those weren't fun. And then dropping 3 out of 4 to Kansas City at home, that was bananas to me. And that was right there at the end of the season. We absolutely those should have been gimmies, but they weren't. And right now, this game is definitely not a gimme. It is 5-0. We're probably gonna lose. I don't know. Oh, there's a guy on base, and that's why I didn't throw it in because I didn't know that he was there. But now I know because I keep talking too much. Sorry. All right, let's go ahead and assassinate the president of this baseball. Oop, okay, almost assassinated the president of third base coach right there. All right, come on, Rullo. Oi! Okay, I'm out in front. Just got to square this one up. I think it's going to be down here-ish, and I think it's going to be maybe a curveball. No, but it was down there-ish. Get out. Get into his glove. Oh, no, this is probably going to be it for that. We can't get the 4-game sweep. Come on. Yeah. Gross. We lost, but whatever. You guys got educated on the assassinations of James A. Garfield and William McKinley. So there you go. Enjoy that, and we'll see you in the next Rullo's Road to the Show episode. Bye.